You know, walking around the show here at Photokina, you see a lot of lighting equipment that really looks the same as it has for the last 50 years. But one company that's really been thinking about lighting, and particularly in the digital era and how everything works together, is Photoflex. We use a lot of Photoflex gear in our own lab and studio for doing our test shots. I'm here with Gene Kester, the president of Photoflex. He's going to tell us a little bit about their design philosophy and what's led to the kind of integration that we're seeing here at the show. So Gene, what can you tell me about how you go about designing these and what your philosophy has been?
Our philosophy is to try and integrate the light source into the light modifier so you get maximum reflectivity from that light source across that modifier, and that gives you the most beneficial result for the dollar invested into the lighting product.
Oh, great. So rather than just having sort of the two components slapped together and you figure, well, the light will bounce around and eventually get there, you're really kind of engineering the light path inside your light modifiers to couple with your light sources.
Right, yeah. We test these guys as a complete unit rather than individual products, so that we make sure that the modifications we make are always to the customer's benefit with respect to improving their results in their photographic endeavors.
Now we're looking at a unit here. I guess this is your octodome, you call it. And you're explaining before off camera how you've chosen the position of the head in there, and whether you make both the constant lights like we're seeing here, the tungsten, and also strobes. And describe like what the light path is here compared to some of the competition in terms of how it bounces back and forth.
Okay. Well, for many years people have taken the light source and put it out here in front and have it bounced into the back and then come out the face. The problem with that is that with this being in the front, it sends it to the back and then brings it back out the front, which expends a lot of energy to get back to the same point.
Every time it reflects, when it bounces off the back, you lose some light, and then it comes back out again, right. So you've thrown away part of your light.
Yes, the farther the light has to travel, the dimmer it becomes. So by putting it in the back and aiming it forward, we've cut the distance in half to get back to the face, which means we've increased the light by 100%.
Wow, that's great. So a smaller strobe gets you more mileage.
Exactly. Now you don't have to use so much horsepower to produce that result that you had to use before, because you sent the light twice as far.
Great. Now with this is a pretty shallow softbox. With the light source coming that far out to the front, can you still maintain a uniformity across the face?
Yeah, the way to kind of engineer that lighting situation is if we put this internal baffle in it, then we've reduced the amount of light in the center and allowed it to catch up on the sides. So you've reduced this hot spot that comes out of this softbox if it was normally set up just this without this, so that when you put the face on and turn the light on, the surface is even all the way across.
So if people want a real unified, integrated, completely engineered system, they should go to photoflex.com.
Yes, we've been doing this for 25 years, and a lot of people don't know that for the last 6 we've put together a lighting school online called photoflexlightingschool.com, where we'll not only teach the average person how to use the lighting equipment, but we'll show them the basics of how lighting works and what the differences are between an umbrella and a reflector and a softbox, and show them setups and results that they can see step by step. And what they see they like, they can then duplicate in their own homes or studios or outdoors.
Wow, that's great. Well, photoflexlightingschool.com and Photoflex Lighting Products.